All right. Thumbs up when we're ready. We've got it ready from Rens, atKoster, ViciousRhubarb, and DMJ just needing a second. Good? Okay, here we go. The round 3 match, best of 5 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And our players are off and running. We're the only non-gloved player playing right now, yeah. atKoster the Tapper against 3 rollers. DMJ playing the Das playstyle at the moment. DMJ not afraid to do that grip switch. We'll play Das and then switch right to roll and do it so effectively. You can see he switched to the rolling playstyle right now, and he's getting those pieces to the left. We are neck and neck down at the bottom through 6 lines. Up at the top, Rhubarb in a bit of a mess here. Going to get a nice long bar, though, for some relief. And going to look to reset this stack back where it belongs. It was a bit scary to start us off here. 33 to 25. 25 to 27. There's a couple of Tetris there. ViciousRhubarb, 61,000. atKoster at 54 through 20 lines. Down at the bottom, Rens at 75. 76 for DMJ. These players are at each other's throats. Ooh, slight over shift there for DMJ, but is going to get that Tetris well open and knock down that Tetris. Followed by another one. He's going 125 to 121. There it is, another Tetris for atKoster. He's going to 168. ViciousRhubarb, 114. Both of these players are outstanding in their own right. But Rhubarb is starting to fall a bit behind. He's about a 1.5 Tetris, make it 2 Tetris deficit right now to make up over the Tapper here. If I'm not mistaken, both of these folks are from the great state of Minnesota. Go Vikings. And there it is, Tetris for ViciousRhubarb. He's about a 4 Tetris deficit here. atKoster at 283, just amazing pace. He's at 64 lines. Playing very effectively here. ViciousRhubarb, on the other hand, not playing bad. He's at 215 through 64, but did have to do some digging. And when you're playing same piece sets, if you're not able to capitalize on every bar that your opponent does, there is a hard way to come and get back. So Crazily Crazy asking, did you miss your chance? So no. There are a couple more regional events coming up your way. We did just have the New York event not too long ago. We do have a couple other ones. We have Ohio that's coming up. We'll probably have another New York or New Jersey. We are in Champaign, Urbana, Illinois. May have been a far drive for you. I don't know exactly where you are, but also welcome in. Crazily Crazy. It's Colin on the mic. Good to see you. There's another long bar bang Tetris for ViciousRhubarb. He's at 333. atKoster at 420. At a Tetris go to 443. Down at the bottom, we got Rens at 351. DMJ at 367. But DMJ doing the best that he can, trying to keep up with Rens. Rens just playing so smooth here. You can see he's dialed in and focused. He is going to have to do a little bit of a burn here, so he's going to look to reset this board really quickly. Nice little double there for Rens to get that long bar for some relief. He's at 187. At a triple, go to 393. And then we have DMJ DMJ at 396, going to add a Tetris there, go to 419. Meanwhile, back up top, ViciousRhubarb 403, atKoster 513. atKoster holding off for an L or a J. Nice, beautiful burns there. atKoster is moving and grooving. He is ready for another Tetris, but needs the long bar to come. Drought starting to form. We're at 15 pieces and counting. Nice little delayed burn there. Gets a long bar. Bangarang Tetris. 538 for atKoster. 451 for ViciousRhubarb. Add a Tetris for atKoster. 562 with 15 to go until those level 19 speeds. Down to the bottom, Rens is still trying to get out of this dig, but is getting the right pieces to do it. Does have a couple of isolated dependencies he's going to need to resolve, and he's going to resolve the L piece. There's a dirty Tetris for Rens, and when I say dirty, I mean it's filthy, because that board is pretty bad. But there's another long bar for the dirty one as well. Rens looking to bring this board back down after getting a couple of quick scores, so doesn't want to get too greedy. Gonna take the triple here. Rens at 491, DMJ at 544. DMJ transition and into level 20 now, getting it a long bar. Bang Tetris 570. Meanwhile, up top, we got ViciousRhubarb at 533, atKoster 665. atKoster does have a J dependency. He's going to hold out and get a nice little burn there, but drought starting to form for both of these players. There's another long bar, and Simul Bangarang down the right, 696 playing 566, so about a 5 Tetris lead here for atKoster. But of course, atKoster the tapper, ViciousRhubarb the roller, has that 29 capability, so we're going to see if this is going to come down to post transition play. Speaking of post transition play, we're going to be approaching that down at the bottom here soon, but Ren's going to get another quick Tetris, so level 22 to level 21. There's a long bar and bang Tetris for Rhubarb, and atKoster at 755 for the tappers, a 602 for the roller. Down at the bottom, Ren's at 591, taking the lead over DMJ, but just by a couple of burns. He is ahead in lines, though. He's still going, DMJ. Nice flicking of the rolls here. Gonna get Tetris ready. Nice double well. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris. 622 for DMJ. 653 for Rens. Rens just stashing those pieces to the left. He's set up for a center well Tetris. Gonna get the long bar. Bang Tetris down the middle. 683 for Rens. About a 1 Tetris lead over DMJ, but is ahead in lines. Back up to the top, we've got a 752 score for ViciousRhubarb. atKoster in a bit of a dig. He's at 874. Couple of good pieces, though, and he's going to get that board back to readiness for a Tetris. There's a long bar, bangs it down. 909 into level 25. Rhubarb's still level 24 at 783. Starting to fall further and further behind, but that long bar going to knock down a quick Tetris there. Go to 815. Bang Tetris for Koster. Go to 940. 1.5 Tetris lead, or excuse me, 2.5 Tetris lead. I can do math, right? Ahead of ViciousRhubarb here. Rhubarb is going to need to have the play of his life here, and then probably some kill screen. We know that Koster can go about level 30. We've seen it all day today. Let's see if he can keep that efficiency. He's at 978. One more Tetris for the max out for atKoster. Taking a look down at the bottom, we got DMJ with a nice clean board. Drought starting to form. He is open and ready for the Tetris. Does the long bar come? Yes, it does. Bangs it down. 819 for DMJ. 802 for Rens. We are still neck and neck down at the bottom. Back up at the top, 917 for ViciousRhubarb. Bang Tetris and the max out for atKoster. atKoster at A4. And a nice couple of burns here. Beautiful J piece to fill out the left. And atKoster going to slam down another quick Tetris. Rhubarb is Tetris ready, though. Going to get a long bar and slam down as well. One more Tetris needed for the max out here for ViciousRhubarb. But he is falling way far behind here. Almost a 4 Tetris deficit that he's going to need to make up in the post transition. Speaking of post transition, both of our players down at the bottom have gone to that 29 speed. Ren's going to try to stash it over. Gets a Tetris on the kill screen. He's at 950. DMJ at 929. Going to transition over with the next 2 Tetrises if he plays perfectly. Does going to take a burn there. He is into the kill screen at 966 and overtaking Ren's. Going to take game number 1. GG. And up at the top here, we're going to let these players play it out. atKoster at 1.2, ViciousRhubarb at 104. Yes, we do have a line cap. The line cap is going to be on level 39. Double kill screen, but it doesn't look like we're going to be getting there as ViciousRhubarb is up very high. That does not burn. He's trying to get these pieces over. Both these players simul top out 1.2 for atKoster, proving to be too strong to the ViciousRhubarb. Going to take game number 1. GG. All right. All 4 players are locked in and loaded because here we go. We have game number 2 coming straight to you, and it is coming in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And our players are off and stacking. Nice clean boards to start us off here. Rens setting up for a center well. Tetris going to get the long bar and slam down his first. All right, we got a couple of Tetrises there. 93,000 for ViciousRhubarb, 70,000 for atKoster. ViciousRhubarb had a good game, did get that max out in the post transition, but it was not strong enough to keep up with the tapper. He's going to look to rebound and maybe take game number 2, but of course atKoster may have something different to say about that, as atKoster is going to try to build that on that momentum. All right, we've got DMJ at 147, Rens at 109. Nice atKoster placement there. Going to get another long bar for the Tetris. Go to 131. About a 1.5 Tetris lead for DMJ. Back up at the top, 152 for ViciousRhubarb, 168 for atKoster. atKoster with a couple of isolated dependencies, but going to get some good pieces to fill that out. Beautiful burns here. Going to get a long bar for the Tetris. Back into the lead, 193, playing 175. But Tetris there for Rhubarb, going to snatch that lead right back. We are neck and neck up at the top. Down at the bottom, Rens with about a 2 Tetris deficit to make up here with DMJ. That long bar going to help for one of them. He's at 202. atKoster for DMJ and a beautiful tuck of the long bar. He's going to wait for another one. Long bar's going to show, and bang, Tetris. DMJ 245. Rens at 202. Go ViciousRhubarb knocking out a quick Tetris there to expand on that lead. He's at 266. atKoster 262. Both players at 59 lines. A couple of burns were needed, but both get their boards cleaned back up. They're at 262 apiece. And the 267 now for ViciousRhubarb. There's the long bar of the drought starting to form. Another quick Tetris for both players. There's another long bar and a Tetris for atKoster. Go to 307. Rens 251. DMJ 273. There's another long bar and a Tetris. Yes, this is still the winner's bracket, so the winner going to move on to the semifinals. The loser going to go down to the loser's bracket. We are speed running through this tournament, folks. Oh, Rens with a bit of complications here. But getting some really good pieces is going to resolve that very efficiently, but does set up another long bar dependency. He's got 2. He needs 2 bars, and he needs them now. This board's starting to move in the wrong direction. That long bar going to be good for a single only. But he is going to be set up for a Tetris now. He is ready and waiting for this long bar. Where's this long bar for Rens? He's going to need it. Can he get the long bar in time? Long bar's going to show way too late. Going to have to start taking some more burns. This is going to allow DMJ the chance to pour on more points. He is already 2.5 Tetrises in the lead. Meanwhile, back up atop, ViciousRhubarb with about a 2 Tetris lead over Koster. He's at 481. Koster at 459. Tetris there for Rens. Needs another long bar for that Tetris. He's going to get it and bangs it down. 389 to 425 in favor of DMJ. Going to get another long bar and banging down that Tetris again. Starting to cut into this lead, but DMJ is clean and ready. There's a long bar, going to slam down that quick Tetris after a slight drought. 450 to 414 in favor of DMJ here. All right, ViciousRhubarb into transition. He is at 603, but a bit of complications here. There's that long bar. Ooh, doesn't quite get it where it needs to. And now he's another long bar dependency. He's waiting for the long bar. Long bar is going to show. He's going to give it back-to-back bars, but can't use either of them for a score. And now this board's starting to break down pretty quickly. He's going to need a couple more pieces. Can't hold out for that long bar too long, so he's going to stuff something to the left, but he is ready and clean now. But it is going to allow atKoster to take the lead. atKoster with a 1 Tetris lead, but Rhubarb are going to take it right back with that Tetris. 646 playing 633. Added Tetris for atKoster, go to 660. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, we got Rens going at 514. DMJ at 583. DMJ is clean. There's the long bar. Bang Tetris. 609, about a 4 Tetris lead here for DMJ, but Rens going to look to burn this board down to get back into safety, as he does have a couple of misdrops that are going to slow him down even further. Back up at the top, atKoster knocking out another quick Tetris there, 715. ViciousSRhubarb going to fire one right back at 706. We are still neck and neck up at the top here. Rhubarb having a much stronger game number 2. Crowd starting to form here for both players. Going into 18, 19, 20 pieces. Finally going to get the long bar. Bang Tetris for ViciousRhubarb. He's at 738. 724 for atKoster. Can't hold out for the long bar too long. Now he has an LJ dependency, and that's a nasty square to have to deal with. He has a J dependency to the left. Gets the J. Gets it over with ease. This tapper makes it look so easy. Oh, but a couple of hangs here now. Going to slow him down. He's going to need something for that right side. And atKoster looking like he's on the verge of topping out. But, of course, he's going to try to get pieces over that as best he can. Beautiful long bar. He's going to need some more help here. This board's starting to break down very fast. Not much atKoster can do, and atKoster is done. So ViciousRhubarb gonna take one. Looks like I got the heart wrong. Yeah, sorry about that. The score was incorrect. We got readies for up at the top. So here we go. Game number 3 is breaking free. It's coming to you in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, meanwhile, down at the bottom, both players level 27. Slight misdrop there for Rens. He's got a little bit of cleanup to do. And Rens, this is not looking good. His board falling apart fast. Going to need some really good rolls. He's got a well open, but it is not worth much. Going to get a single out of that one. He's got a couple more pieces that he's going to need. Can't get that long bar to the left. And Ren's going to top out at 706. DMJ with the max out already is good for game number 2. GG. All right, atKoster perfect through 8 lines. I can count. Now you're going to ask me to count to 4. I can't do that. And DMJ making it into the kill screen with a 1.1. GG. All right, we're going to count down Rens and DMJ. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Paris. Ooh, we're losing the lighting. Group right photos. Okay, there's the Tetris for ViciousRhubarb. He's at 210. atKoster at 191. atKoster in a bit of a pickle here. Needs some good burns. There's a long bar for the Tetris. Now he's got to deal with some nonsense. So while he's digging, that is going to allow ViciousRhubarb perhaps a chance to pour on some points and take the lead back. That long bar going to do it. He is now in the lead. 235 playing 222. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, both of our players are off and running. They are through 12 lines. Nice tuck for DMJ there. He's ready for the long bar and bang Tetris, 72 to 49. Welcome in the Mr. Valor. Great to see you. Better seen than viewed, right? Oh, Rens in a bit of a bother here. Does get a couple of good pieces. You can see those rolls kind of, well, let's just say bailing him out of that mess. He's almost clean. One more burn. Going to get that Tetris well open. Very aggressive there. Going to kind of sacrifice the stack a little bit more up high, but he does get the Tetris. He's at 118. DMJ at 113. Both players through 44 lines. Nice burns here for Rens. In this board back down to where it belongs. He is at 125, DMJ at 137. Meanwhile, up at the top, we got ViciousRhubarb at 424, atKoster at 388, doing a good series of tucks here. Gets that Tetris well back open, but a drought is starting to form here. Beautiful rooftop burn there, followed by a Tetris. He's at 414, ViciousRhubarb at 426. A couple of burns needed here for ViciousRhubarb. There's a long bar for the Tetris to take the lead right back from atKoster. ViciousRhubarb and atKoster are knuckle to knuckle here. Ooh, but atKoster getting some tough pieces, starting to build a bit of a spire. Oh no. Oh no, Koster. He needs to be careful. He needs a long bar. He's going to just take it. He can't hold out. Going to take another triple there. Get that Tetris well back open. We can see maybe some slight indecision there from atKoster. Maybe he's starting to slow down a bit. Maybe the fatigue is starting to face our players. There's a long bar and a bang. And a sigh of relief here from the tapper. He's at 480. ViciousRhubarb in the lead at 504. atKoster going to transition with the next Tetris here. Or the next triple. One more line. Then he's off to the races. Oh, this is a really tough board state. He's going to have to go into the left well. Let's see what he can do here. Nice clean board. Gets that long bar over for that Tetris. 532, he should be fine. 573 for ViciousRhubarb. ViciousRhubarb will transition with the next Tetris here. That long bar going to do it. He's off and running. Level 19 speed at 597, followed by another long bar go to 621. Meanwhile, back down at the bottom, Rens at 262 to DMJ at 334. DMJ with about a 3 Tetris lead. You know what? The hearts are messing up, man. I have 2 hearts on DMJ's board. It does not show here. I had just refreshed it. This one, yeah. Oh no, I was talking off stream. They're starting to move stuff around for some group photos. and it's interrupting a couple of the brackets, so I kind of had to move some players around. All right, Rens at 471. Bang Tetris go to 497 to DMJ at 539. DMJ going to knock down another Tetris. Does have the true lead and the pace lead as he is a full 10 lines behind Rens. Nice burns there for ViciousRhubarb. Slams down a quick Tetris there. 878. atKoster ready for a Tetris. Slams it down 820. Level 27 to level 26. ViciousRhubarb playing very efficiently here. But now a slight drought starting to form, but the longboard's going to show. Bang it down. Go to 916 to atKoster at 859. atKoster with about 8 lines to give until that transition to those level 29 speeds. We've seen him get to level 30. They're going to have a bit of a messy board here. He's going to transition into level 30 with the next 2 line clears. There's one. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. atKoster going to set up, but can't get the bar over. He's toast. 897, and Rhubarb with that Tetris at 994 is good for game number 3. Down to the bottom. Players are going at it. They are at 573 for Rens, 680 for DMJ. DMJ with a slight diving board here. He's going to look for a rooftop burn maybe, and gets it done very beautifully. And he was actually set up for a Tetris, but did have to put some weight over the hole. He is now at 687 to Rens at 593. Rens level 27 at 598. DMJ at 724. DMJ filling out that left side. He's going to look to maybe set up dirty. No, he is going to just burn it down, transition that well back to where it belongs. And ViciousRhubarb topping out his final score, 123. GG. All right, are the players ready up top? Ready? Are you watching? Do a simul countdown. Rens into level 29 at 687. Couple hangs out left side. He can't get the T over, and he is going to be done. And DMJ going to sweep Rens under the rug. Is there? All right, GG Rens. All right, we are ready up the top. Let's turn the focus up top here. Here we go. Game number 1 or game number 3. Match point for ViciousRhubarb. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And this is actually game number 4. I just can't count. See, this is what happens when you ask me to count to 4. All right, as I mentioned, this is potential match point for ViciousRhubarb. Gonna slam down the quick Tetris there, go to 55,000. Oh. Light complications here for ViciousRhubarb. He's going to need some good pieces to burn this down. And a couple burns here needed for atKoster, unable to capitalize, but now is able if he gets that L or J piece. L is going to come. And ViciousRhubarb in Dig City here. But look at this big dig energy here. He is getting through this. Oh, had to go S flat. That is a very complicated series of pieces, and he is doing the very best that he can. Would have loved the T, but the T doesn't come. Now he's got a 2 long bar dependency. He's going to use 1 long bar flat. Would love something for that left side. The roller absolutely suffering here through 42 lines, only at 79,000, but he is surviving. He's in full survival mode. Needs a long bar. He needs it down the middle. He cannot wait. He needs to stick some more pieces over to the left and right, and he's just doing just that. Now he has an isolated J dependency. I piece will have to work, but he's going to need an L over to the left. Going to have to stash a couple of pieces, and Rhubarb, not much he can do. He's toast. 84,000. So atKoster tying things up. We're going to a Game 5 decider. So we just let the players tell the commentator what we're doing, and I just follow them. So there we go. Decider. Here we go. Let's count it down. ViciousRhubarb and atKoster. Game number 5 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And then we have the match between Czar Jordan and Maestro in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm going to go pull that in right now. All right, our players are off to the races here. Jordan looking for a center well. Drought starting to form, so he's going to just plug it in. He is at 15,000, has yet to score a Tetris. Just going to take the safety triple there. Maestro already on the board with a 2 Tetris lead. Meanwhile, back up at the top. Through 30 lines, atKoster 161, Rhubarb at 141. The winner of this match up here between Rhubarb and atKoster will be going on to face DMJ in the semifinals. Will it be Rhubarb, the roller, or will it be atKoster, the tapper? Meanwhile, down at the bottom, we have Jordan at 53,000, about a 4 Tetris deficit. Getting a Tetris there, going to cut it down to 3, as Maestro is in a bit of a dig here, trying to fill out that left side. Ooh, he's going to set up for something maybe aggressive and a perfect well transfer. He is set up and ready for it, but takes the triple instead. Doesn't need to play too fancy. Knows that he has about a 2.5 Tetris lead over the DAS player. This is a DAS matchup down at the bottom. Winner of this one will move on to face the loser, or the loser of atKoster and ViciousRhubarb. So both of those players have their work cut out for them, but certainly need to finish this game out first to see who's going to come out on top. The loser of this match, unfortunately, will go home because there ain't no third chances here, bruh. Bang Tetris from ice. And there's another. He's at 214. Jordan at 126. Gonna get a long bar and a Tetris there. Meanwhile, back at the top, ViciousRhubarb 308 with a bit of a spire he's going to have to deal with, and he's doing so wonderfully. He's going to take on atKoster's board, who is also kind of in a bit of a mess. So either a tough seed or a bad sequence of pieces or something that can slow both of those players down. But ViciousRhubarb knocks down another quick Tetris there. 337 for the roller, 334. We're neck and neck through 75 lines. Yeah, the winner having to face DMJ, that is tough, right? And a bang Tetris from ice there, 269. Hey now, 207 for Jordan. Jordan holding out for 2 square pieces. Square's not going to come, so he's going to set up a delayed burn. Beautiful delayed burn there for Jordan. Could he set up for a Tetris here? Looks like he is going to do that, but he is going to need something for that other side. Couple of flat burns here, and there it is. He is set up for the dirty center well Tetris. And this center well is turning into a juicy center well. There's a long bar for that Tetris. Jordan at 286. Maestro at 326. Meanwhile, back up at the top, we're at 100 lines in. Rhubarb at 444. atKoster at 447. We are neck and neck still. These players really pushing each other, knowing that a slight mistrap there for Rhubarb. He's going to have to deal with that one. Snapping that T-piece back. Get Tetris, or fill out the right side. And apparently GD just 19 PB'd again. Yes, it is a very good matchup. That's why it is here on the stream. Both of those players, very good DAS players, and 2 of my best friends in all of Classic Tetris. So very happy that they're here today and able to take this match. All right, up at the top, we've got transition for Koster. He's going into level 20. He's at 572. Tetris for Rhubarb. There's transition for him. He's at 544. Added Tetris go to 568. Line spin? Line spin. All right. Couple more long bars there. And long bar going to show again for the Tetris. Vicious Rhubarb getting all the bars in all the right places. Couple burns there for the square. He's going to get another long bar. Bang, Tetris, 623. He's about 4 burned lines away from catching atKoster. And atKoster going to top out at 635. So for the win, Rhubarb just needs a couple of burns. He's at 1,800 points left. And going to try to do it in style. No, he's just going to take the triple and say to hell with it. He is your winner and moving on to the semifinal. GG. All right, here we go. We are ready to count it down. Our semifinals and losers bracket in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Just drop the control. They didn't put it in. All right, drought starting to form here for Koster. He takes a couple of burns and he is ready for the Tetris, but does have to close the well. Gets the well back open. There's that long bar for the score. On the board early with a Tetris. Maestro still waiting for his. There it is. Bang. Tetris for the DAS Revolution. We have DAS versus Tap down at the bottom. We've got Roll versus Roll up at the top. Nice long bar flat there for Mice. One for foiled? No. All right, we have Maestro at 63,000, atKoster 144, Simul Bangarang down the right, 88, playing 167. We are getting ready to count down our off-stream match here. We are ready, so here we go. Count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. FoiledThrice taking game number 1. This is now a best of 5 for the losers brackets moving forward. We're through 60 lines. There's the long bar, bang, Tetris. Now looking over at the right-hand side. Maestro in a bit of a dig here. He's going to need a couple good pieces. Good quick tap for the long bar flat, but he's not going to get anything else. 145, he's done, and Koster at 329 takes game number 1. GG. All right, we are going to count down at the bottom. This is game number 2. It is coming straight to you, and we are headed your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ooh. Down at the bottom, Maestro on the board with the score. We're going to add another one. He's at 47. Koster is at 45. Waiting for the long bar. Long bar's going to show. Bang, Tetris for Koster. He's at 68. 12 lines. Hey, Penguin Panic, welcome in. Great to see you. Saying DAS was viable. Yes, still have some DAS players still in it to win it here. Nice adjustment there from Maestro to make a T-tuck, and he gets filled in here. Maestro is ready for the Tetris. Going to get a long bar. Slam it down, as is Koster. 119 for Koster, 100 for Mice. And FoiledThrice is going nuts. Oh my gosh, it's a battle of something over there. All right, we're going to count down our off-stream match as soon as they are ready. All right, we're going to count up that off-stream match. It is 1-1 between Foiled and Rens. Game number 3 is headed to you in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Down at the bottom, we've got 302 for Koster, 202 for Mice. Maestro adding a Tetris to the score, about a 3 Tetris deficit he's going to need to make up here. Koster slams down another Tetris, going to give it 4. Maestro going to fire one right back, 248, 326. My name is Theory. How does this work? I see 8 players, but only 4 screens. So, they are, you're just picking up the other player cams. You see Rhubarb and DMJ. The cams are just kind of showing on both players. There's only 4 people playing. All right, Maestro with a couple of awkward pieces here. Ooh, can't use that J where he needs it, so he's going to have to set up some more delayed burns. He's at 304, atKoster at 442. atKoster is clean, but does have a bit of parity that he's going to need to deal with as he dashes those squares all the way to the left. Nice burns there for Koster. Needs a couple more. Let's see what the Tapper can do against the DAS Revolutionary here. We are at 445 to 315. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, we've got 387 from Mice, 517 for Koster. Koster having to do a bit of digging. Maestro is going left well, Volich well, and a D well, whatever you want to call it. I say just as long as you score a Tetris, it is A-okay with me. He's at 390, waiting for a couple good pieces. There's the long bar, and slams that Tetris down. He is going to immediately set up for another one. Let's get this bar in a perfect well transfer. Let's see it, Mice. Long bar taking its time to show up. Going to knock down another quick one there. Go to 436. I'm going to continue to play aggressively on this row 3, or excuse me, as column 1. All right, we've got Maestro and atKoster. Maestro going to top out at 525. He's done. atKoster takes the 2-0 lead. And Maestro taking off the hoodie as it is heating up here. He's saying he's ready. Give me the thumbs when you guys are ready, roaring and ready to go. I got readies from Koster and Maestro. We're on match point down there. Okay, and we are ready up top. So here we go. Game number 3 and game number 2 are headed your way in 3, 2, 1. Third hit. Oh, yeah, double max is what you come to expect with this level of play here. What you don't expect to see is Koster in a bit of a mess. Would love a J-piece. J-piece isn't going to come. Finally going to show. Going to get that Tetris well open. Back-to-back bars for some relief. There's the Tetris. 52 for atKoster. He's on match point, but Maestro is dialed in, and he is ready to rock. There's a long bar for the Das Revolutionary. Going to have a nice rooftop burn to get the access to those holes. Now he would love a J piece or something to stick there. J's going to come. He's got the Tetris well back open. Meanwhile, up at the top with the Vits is Rhubarb. I know somebody that has that emote. Go sub to him. It's only $4.99 a month. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, Maestro at 126 with a column 9 Tetris. atKoster at 87. Going to get a long bar there. Bang Tetris. And Wallbant and Tetris both with the Vits emote from my channel. Thank you so much, Wallbant and Tetris. It is great to see that. There it is. Simul Tetris, kind of. 181 playing 137. Maestro is dialed in. Look at the face. He is absolutely fierce. And there's a Vits for Koster. These players are playing. And an uncharacteristic early struggles here for Koster. At 208, which isn't necessarily a bad game, but when you're playing someone like Maestro, Maestro's dialed in, you need to come full send. Is on match point, so maybe he is playing a little bit safer. Going to see if Maestro gets into some danger and he isn't able to get out of it. But Koster going to knock down another quick Tetris, cut back into that lead. He's at 240, Maestro at 259. There's a Tetris for Mice, take the lead back. And Koster now at 263, both players through 70 lines. DMJ playing DAS right now. You can see maybe a little bit of slow tap. Okay, we've got a decider between Foiled and Rens off stream. Give me your thumbs when you're ready to go. And they're ready, so here we go. Game number 5 comes alive in 3, 2, 1, decider. And back-to-back bars for back-to-back scores for Rhubarb there. Setting up a 3-high Vits. Biggie Mac, yeah, there are a ton of stats here. You got the scores right up at the top. That's in white. You have the green and red, which is who's winning, who's losing. You can see... Meanwhile, down at the bottom, we've got Mice with about a 1.5 Tetris lead. He's at 472. He's going to transition the next 14 lines. atKoster at 441, down by 2.5. Going to have to make this up in the post-transition. And hello, Fractal. Great to see you. Yeah, always cool to see a functional Nestor's Champ scene. Indeed, Yeehaw doing a fantastic job with Yobi, setting up a beautiful scene for the Rumble on the Prairie event. Yeah, that's where we are. All right, 555 for Rhubarb. Outcome, FoiledThrice winning 3-2. So the winner of the Maestro and atKoster match going on to face FoiledThrice. That's no good, boy. We're glad we didn't put that one on stream because apparently it was a stinker. So 425, Maestro at 580 to Koster at 577. Okay, so atKoster is actually tapping. That is where you rapidly... Oh, Maestro going to top out. And a couple of burns are only going to be needed here. Going to take the triple and not mess around. atKoster will be going on to face FoiledThrice. Maestro, you did really well. Thank you for coming out.